You wake up at 6:58 inches the morning. You did not set an alarm. You walk to the kitchen. You pour water for coffee. You sit at the window. Your phone buzzes once. $16 paid to you while you were sleeping. Not from your job, not from a side hustle, from owning. You think about the version of you from 15 years ago, the one who set 4 alarms, the one who hated Mondays, the one who did not believe this kind of morning existed. You did not get lucky. You just hit a number, a specific number, one that changes everything. You were 27 years old. You had $10,000 in your savings account. You had saved it for 2 years, skipping the new phone, driving the old car, eating at home on Friday nights. $10,000 sitting in your account doing nothing. Most people would have taken a vacation, or bought furniture, or invested in crypto. You opened a brokerage account instead. You bought a dividend aristocrat. Boring. The kind of stock your friends had never heard of. At a 3.2% yield, that $10,000 made you $320 a year. $320. Your coworker at lunch made fun of you. He said, "That's nothing, man. That won't even cover coffee." He had just leased a new BMW, $1,200 a month. He made 6 figures and had nothing to show for it but monthly payments. You said nothing. You closed your laptop. But you understood something he didn't. That $320 was not traded for time. It did not care if you were sick. It did not care if you were sad. It paid you while you slept. The next month, your dividend hit. You did not transfer it. You did not buy anything. You clicked reinvest. You watched your share count go up by a fraction. Nobody saw it. You didn't tell anybody. You are 30 years old now. 3 years have passed. $47,000 in dividend stocks. Most from your paycheck. The rest from reinvested dividends. It pays you $1,504 a year. $1,504. Your full monthly rent. Your coworker from years ago is gone. Got fired in a restructuring. He took a job paying less at a company paying less because he had debt. You're still here, not because you need to be, because you want to be. Your girlfriend asks why you've been so quiet lately. You tell her you're just thinking. You don't tell her about the spreadsheet on your laptop. You don't tell her you've done the math. You don't tell her that in 18 years, this number will be $1.3 million and you will never work again. You keep it to yourself. You are 33 years old. $78,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $2,496 a year. $208 a month. That's your car insurance. Paid by money you didn't work for. You start to notice something. The stress that everyone around you carries, it's leaving you. Your boss asks you to work late. You used to say yes immediately. Now you pause. You feel something shift. You realize you could walk out right now and $2,496 would keep hitting your account every year. Not enough to live on, but enough to know you have options. You are 36 years old. $142,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $4,544 a year. $379 a month. That's your groceries. All of it. Your eggs, your coffee, your chicken, covered by money you didn't earn. You walk through a grocery store on a Saturday. You think about where this money is coming from. It's not your boss. It's not your job. It's your shares. Your shares are feeding you. A man near the produce looks panicked. He's on the phone. He's arguing about money. You can see it on his face. He needs this job desperately. You pick up your tomatoes and feel something you've never felt before. You feel ahead. You are 39 years old, $210,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $6,720 a year, $560 a month. Your electric bill, your internet, your phone, your entire connection to the world, paid for by numbers in an account. You're sitting in a board meeting when someone mentions a possible layoff. People around you tense up. You don't feel tense. You're thinking about your account. It's going to hit $300,000 this year, maybe higher if the market cooperates. At a 3.2% yield, that's $9,600 a year. That's real money now. That's starting to be a life. You do the math you've been avoiding. 5 more years at this rate gets you to $450,000. That's $14,400 a year. 7 more years gets you to $650,000. That's $20,800 a year. 10 more years and you're at $1.1 million. That's $35,200 a year. And 13 years from now, if you keep your discipline, if you don't break, if you keep reinvesting, it hits $1.3 million. That's $41,600 a year. That's a salary. That's a job that will never fire you. A job that will pay you every single year for the rest of your life, as long as you don't touch the principal. You stop listening to the meeting. You are 42 years old. $520,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $16,640 a year. Your boss calls you into his office. He needs you to work through the weekend. There's a client issue. There's always a client issue. You look at him. You realize something. This is the first time you're about to say yes and mean no. But you say yes anyway, because you're not running from this job. You're running to something. You're 3 years away from the number. 3 years away from everything changing. You are 45 years old. $850,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $27,200 a year. You can feel it now. The number is close. You've stopped looking at your account every day. You've stopped counting the years. You just keep saving. You just keep reinvesting. The machine is running. You are 47 years old. $1,010,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $32,320 a year. You're almost there. You can taste it. 1 more year, maybe 2. 1 more year of discipline. 1 more year of saying no to things. 1 more year of knowing something nobody else at your office knows. You are 48 years old. $1,150,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $36,800 a year. You're close. So close. You are 50 years old. $1,320,000 in dividend stocks. It pays you $42,240 a year. You sit at your kitchen table on a Tuesday night. You do something you haven't done in years. You open a calculator. You type in $1,320,000. You multiply by 3.2%. The screen shows one number, $42,240. That's a salary. That's an American life. That's freedom. You look out the window. The street is busy with people driving to jobs, people in traffic, people late for things. You used to be one of them. You open your email. You write to your boss. I'm done. Thank you for everything. You hit send. You don't feel scared. You don't feel anxious. You don't feel anything dramatic. You feel the way you felt on that first Tuesday morning when $16 hit your account while you were sleeping. Calm, quiet, sure. You walk to your desk. You pack your things. Nobody knows. Nobody has any idea that you have $1.3 million. Nobody knows that you've been quietly building freedom while they've been building debt. You drive home in your paid-off Toyota. You eat leftovers. You go to bed at 11. You own your mornings now, forever.